ooze grottos that just let you into the immortal caverns
Okay.
from where you were, which is just a small portion of the ooze grottos.
All right.
But you can pass those attunements on to other glyph keys that you collect, so that you all have the same like attunements for the crystals.
So essentially, we could split up the party if we wanted to and go two separate ways.
Yes.
Sounds like a terrible
If you wanted
idea.
That sounds like a terrible idea because we already experimented with that when I pulled a second room into that the big one y'all were fighting in.
There's also a key with a skeleton, a skull, on it, on the necromancer, and he also has some magic items on him. If you would like to collect those.
Yes.
Yeah. No. Just leave them.
What are magical items good for, anyways?
On his forearms are these bronze bands with intricate designs woven throughout them. I can show you that. They are bracers of defense.
Ooh.
Basically, those give you +2 to AC if you're not wearing armor and you're not using a shield.
Useless.
No use for me then.
Those are actually extremely good for a barbarian who usually doesn't wear armor or use a shield.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I use light armor.
Do you? Because I'm
Do you really?
pretty sure you have unarmored defense, which gives you higher armor.
No,
when you
well,
wear
I
no
have
armor.
that chainmail plus one shirt, and that's it right now.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I mean, I'll keep them.
Okay.
I'll put me at 20 AC.
Really? Does that put you at 20?
Yeah, because I got my ring of protection.
Oh, dang. You're just
I'm
stacking
stacking
up.
buffs now.
Yeah, I use a shield, so lol.
There are also 2 spell scrolls, one of Remove Curse and one of Speak with Dead.
So I don't really understand how spell scrolls work. I guess who all can actually use spell scrolls?
Anyone can use them. They just cast the base level of the spell that they're titled. If I was mean, I could make like non-spellcasters or spellcasters that don't have a spell slot high enough roll like an Arcana check, but I don't think that's fun. So, like, you just basically get to cast that spell at its base level for free.
All right, what are they?
Speak with Dead and Remove Curse.
We have some other ones from the last room, too.
Yeah, I think you guys have collected quite a few.
We have 2 Dispel Magics and 2 Greater Restorations.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna hang on to the Remove Curse and Speak with Dead, though.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, you guys are free to do. You can continue on. There's this binding magic circle that you might want to investigate, or there's 2 doors in the room. There's also the black gate if you guys want to just leave this area altogether. So you have some options here.
Well, we didn't see what was up, so. What do you guys? Anyone have an opinion or no? Does anyone care?
I want to go up.
I mean, I guess what you guys need to figure out is what is your intention here. Are you trying? Are you guys trying to recover all the weapons because you might like want to figure out if the rest of them are in one of the rooms here? Are you trying to just head straight for the phylactery vault because you might want to try to investigate like how this stuff correlates with the different gates and stuff to figure out how that works?
That's the thing is that they did say, did what's her face tell us where like the weapons were when the other party died?
No.
Do we even know?
I had read the note that they were using the weapons and extracting the souls through the bodies or whatever in the temples.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so here then.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't we just go and grab them while we're here?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then after that, yeah, we would go for the phylactery. So
Okay. Well, I guess you got up or down. That's the question.
apparently we want to go up. So
I mean, you can. Your map kind of gives you. I don't know if it's a hint, but down is Temples of Nature, up is Temples of Turmoil. So
I actually really like the sound of Temples of Nature, but if no one's on board with me on that one, then
I don't care.
Go there.
Or whatever.
we
Temples of
are
nature.
we are
Wait, we're in the Temple of Nature, aren't we?
yeah, you're in the first room of the Temples of Nature. There are multiple rooms like per section.
Oh.
but we are like what is it, the emerald whatever,
Yes, Emerald
all
Enclave.
about nature. So
Yeah,
I mean, nature's pretty neat.
nature's pretty neat. Okay.
Who's in favor of up and who's in favor of down? I'm down.
Down.
Ethan?
Up.
Dang. All right.
2 and 2.
Slash roll.
What weapon did we just get?
Black Razor.
What's the shield?
Black
Is he a
Razor.
talking one?
Yeah, they're all talking ones.
Oh,
Does he have a vote?
If you want them to have a vote.
What's
All right.
2?
two.
Alright,
and-
I turn to Black Razor and say, what do you think? Up or down?
So you just hear this deep, like
I just want to go down.
this deep,
These are
like
not
booming,
big.
echoing voice that kind of like sounds like it's filling like a void. And he's like, I believe their intention was to split the four of us apart. So if you found me in the Temples of Nature, I believe the other three will be in the other three sections.
Oh,
Well, then that's enlightening. I say we leave the Temples of Nature then.
Here, real
Sadly.
fast.
That's not to say that there's nothing to gain from exploring further the Temples of Nature.
I look at him and say, that's not the answer I needed, man.
no, we go up.
Alright, well, real fast before we move anywhere, I'm gonna give 22 points of health to Jeffrey and 22 points of health to myself.
Okay. Cool.
So I'll be left with just 1 point.
Okay.
Okay, well, we go and we open this door.
Okay. Well, you guys looted that key that you found on the necromancer's body, and it's actually a skeleton key for the doors in this area as well. So, if you're ever trying to run through one of the rooms, you totally can because you have the key that unlocks them, and you don't have to make checks. So, here we go. Oh no! What did I do?
You break everything?
I may have broken everything.
So Jeffrey,
I think Roll20 was already broken to begin with.
I accidentally highlighted all of the lighting effects and moved them, so... Whew. I think I put them back where they were, though, so nobody panic.
he added his points.
Oh. Ethan, did you add your health points?
Which health points?
The ones I just told you got.
Vistra just healed you for
Okay.
22 health.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you step
Like
into...
giving me 22 health, or like I have 22 health now? Like,
You gain
I'm
22.
giving you 22.
You get 22
Okay.
more. Yeah. So you step into the white crystal gate, and the mist disappears, and it reveals a three-way branching path for you to progress through.
Right by the foot, roll up some gushers.
Leading you towards the temples of... What are they called? The temples of oppression and the temples of turmoil.
Both are so delightful.
Yeah, exactly.
What was the other one other than turmoil?
Oppression.
Oh. Turmoil sounds better to me.
I guess so.
Okay.
So that's left, right? Wait, that was confusing.
Yeah, I believe so.
That's left, correct?
Let me see. Yeah, turmoil's left. Okay. So you guys pass through the gate, and it closes up behind you. You step up to the door and turn the key.
But is that really what we do?
Oh God.
That's why I said it with a question mark. Before
Well, then you open the door.
Well, no one said anything. I'm keeping this plot moving. The chamber before you is of red marble, ceiling to floor, and it is ringing with the screams of dying humanoids. You can hear them. It sounds like a vast cacophony of different voices just screaming in pain, and like their last breaths. And you feel like in your blood and in your mind, just the feelings of violence arising. Like your blood is boiling. You want a fight. You are ready. And there's a red wizard here, being flanked by two of the dread warriors that you guys have come to fight in combat. And on top of the circle of binding is another chosen. This one is a tall human male, but his skin is like a pale white, and it's like sunken in to his cheeks.
So he's not alright.
He's very close to what you guys believe is a white, but not a character that we recognize as the audience. Like he's not one of your past characters. So yeah, we should roll initiative, unless you guys are trying to stealthily open this door.
Apparently not.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, why would we stealth?
What's up with all
What?
sixes? What's up with all sixes?
Whoa, that's weird.
But they were all different roles, so.
Yeah.
That is hilariously amazing.
All right.
I blame the devil. Devil's number.
This is
So, this red
This
wizard.
is just like bad to start with. Like this is not a good sign.
This red wizard has tattoos covering his body, showing the different elements, and this dude is an evoker. If that
don't know what that is.
if that tells you anything. That means his primary focus is of
To piss you off.
the evocation class of magic,
Hey, me too.
which is fire, ice, lightning, the stuff that hurts.
Hey, I could have done stuff like that. I can do some of that stuff.
All right.
So we know that he can do any and all of those whenever.
Well, like the last guy you fought was a necromancer, so like his primary like perk, like magic school that he was like studied in was necromancy. That's why he had so many like zombies with him, and he had some like traits that gave him boosts to necromantic magic. This guy, like any wizard could cast an evocation spell. This guy's evocation spells are gonna hurt more because it's his specialty. And you guys know, like, being part of the Emerald Enclave, like, people who train in evocation spells, they typically train in order to be able to sculpt their spells, their area effect spells, like, around their allies so that they don't explode their friends. So if, like, he shoots a fireball at you guys when you're, like, melee range with him, it's not going to hit him. It's going to, like, open up pockets for himself and his friends. Stuff like that. But yeah, he turns up from his study. He's like taking notes on this guy who's suspended up in the air through this golden light, his hands outstretched in like a crucifixion pose. And you can just see this energy that's like filling the whole area. And he turns to you and yells for the Dread Warriors to like advance towards you. But in the meantime, he's going to fire off a spell at you. Let's see. He's gonna drop this one on you guys. I think this is a good one.
On all of those.
Yeah, this is that one. So you see his hand come up, and before you guys can like even blink or recognize what's happening, a bolt of lightning just lurches out towards Aralea, who is the first one in the chain. And then from Aralea, a bolt jumps to Vistra, which then jumps to Jeffrey, which then jumps to Dongor, as this chain lightning just racks through your party. You guys need to make dex saves. Woo!
It just got really quiet.
I cast Hellish Rebuke.
I do want to point out that, like, I created Becky's character, and I don't know if she's, like, read all of her abilities on her sheet, but... Oh, I didn't mean to click that again. My bad. She does have an ability that might be able to help you in this situation, so she should definitely read her character sheet.
It's a lot of pressure, Chase.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure to tell you to read your character.
I mean, is this just a continuous stream of lightning forever?
No, it like hit the person in the front and it chained off to the
Are you
rest of
talking
you.
about protection from energy?
I'm talking about on your core sheet in your abilities there, features and traits. You have a thing called Aura of Protection, which is when you're within you or a friendly creature within 10 feet of you make a saving throw, that person gets a bonus to their saving throw equal to your charisma modifier, which is 4. So everyone that's around you right now gets +4 to their saving throw.
I also have guidance, too.
Also, you have an aura of warding, which means that you and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you have a resistance to damage from spells. So
Does it say, like, how long?
it's a permanent aura that is around you because you're so cool.
Oh,
As long as they're within 10 feet of you.
that's like really important.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's why
super cool.
I bring it up, because you guys get +4 to your saving throws, and you take half damage from spells.
So we take half of the save?
If you get half from the save, then you half it again. So it'll be a 4th if you save.
I think we all save then.
Yeah, if you all get +4, you definitely save. I didn't get a roll from Jeffrey yet, though. I think he disconnected. So yeah,
I have guidance if someone were to need it, though.
Well, we don't, apparently.
I'm going to reload the page.
That's cool. So this bolt of lightning launches out of the Red Wizard's hand, and it crashes into this, like, Aralea's chest. But, like, you close your eyes to, like, brace for the impact. But while your eyes are closed, there's just this golden, bronze aura that is just around the whole party. And when the
Now,
lightning...
hold on. Why do you get to pick the color of her aura?
Okay, that's fair. What color is your aura?
Purple, Chase. It's
Okay,
purple.
this purple aura intercepts part of it and diffuses some of that lightning off around it. And there's just like this blue bubble around the 4 of you with blue lightning crackling through it. And a partial portion of it goes through and shocks the 4 of you for 10 damage? Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay.
Sure.
Instead of 41.
That's a really good deck save.
Yeah, that is.
Did you get it this time?
Yeah, I got it.
Sweet. Okay, so what was the damage? You said it's halved, and then if I failed, I halved it again. So
You
No.
only take 10. Everyone succeeded. Yeah, Dongor, you're up, bud.
Hey, yeah. I have a few options. I think I'm going to start off by I want to use protection of energy. just for myself for fire. Lol.
Okay.
And can I get to? Well, I'm gonna move like right in front of people to get right there. It's gonna be great.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you cast this. A smaller bubble of energy surrounds you within the bigger bubble, and you run up to the front of the party.
And hang on 1 second. Let me see if there was something else I could do. Crap. Nah, I can't right now. Oh well. That's it.
All right. So at the end of your turn, this cacophony of like dying screams and pain, it racks through your brain, and you hear the voices just screaming at you like kill, murder, blood, and they're so loud in your brain that you take 2d4 psychic damage. So take 4 psychic damage.
All of us?
No, just Dongor. And then it's Jeffrey's turn.
Do you hear you?
I don't know.
Guess not.
Jeffrey, you're up.
Alright. So, are we charging into this room head first? Or what? Like,
I think the voices say so.
Yeah, there are like voices in your head telling you to fight. And fight, and fight, and fight.
Telling the barbarian to fight.
Telling a barbarian to fight is a very bad thing.
I mean, you also have the 84 temporary hit points, so you're looking pretty good right now.
All right. Well then,
I'm trying
well,
to remember.
I say we're gonna have some fun, and I'm actually gonna rage and listen, give in to the voices, and storm into this room.
Okay, cool.
So now I'm in rage for a minute.
Yeah. While you have these temporary hit points, you also have advantage on all of your attack throws, saving throws, and ability checks. So don't forget that.
So come up to this guy here, and I'm gonna use my short sword to attack him twice.
Okay. 225s, those both hit.
They both hit?
Yeah, roll damage. 11, 13, 23.
Sadly, none of them are critical, so I can't attack again.
All right, yeah, you run up and slice through this guy twice. He's way below half health. He's very bloodied.
I also forgot that I gained a 2+ bonus to the damage rolls, but
Okay,
I forgot to add those in.
I'll add 4 more. That's fine. Okay, cool.
And let's see. Do I have anything else? I thought I had something else that I could do, but I don't. Doesn't seem so. So I guess that's my turn.
All right. Vistra, you're up. There's this purple aura surrounding you that Jeffrey has just exited. But you are free to take your action. I want to remind you that some of your armor has been melted away by the acid oozes that you've been fighting. And I think you're at a 15 right now without your shield. If you equip your shield, you're up to 17, I believe. So yeah, just keep that in mind.
Okay. Warhammers are versatile, right?
Yes.
So I can use my shield.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it 17?
Yeah.
Alright. I'll do that and use my Warhammer.
Okay. Cool.
If I activate Divine Smite, does that take a turn to do that?
No, I think it's a bonus action.
It doesn't say like on the features and traits, so.
I think you have to hit something first, and then you can activate it.
Okay. Well, if I hit the guy,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the same guy that Ethan went to
All right.
and hit him with my warhammer.
I think Divine Spite is a free action.
Oh, it's a free action? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
That is a miss. And that one's a hit. So yeah, you come up with your warhammer and swing once, swing twice, and actually make connection with the second swing. That is going to be 7 damage. He's still standing.
How do I roll
This
for
Dread
Divine
Warrior.
Smite?
You need to decide what level spell slot you're going to use, because it's varies strength depending on what spell slot you burn up.
I'll just do the first level one. It's 2d8.
It's 2d8, and then it gets a bonus against undead, right?
Yeah.
Plus,
Or fiends.
Or fiends. So it's going to be 3d8 because these are undead.
Okay.
So just roll 3d8 and tell me what you got. 11. Okay, cool. I need to make a Constitution save. Looking for a 16. Alright, he fails. So you guys have encountered these creatures before where even though you would like strike them a fatal blow, they don't fall to their knees because they are like being supported by this necrotic energy. But your blow cuts right through him and he drops to the ground with your pulse of holy energy into your warhammer. Aralea, one Dread Warrior and the Red Wizard remain in the room.
I cast Paralysis with my Wand of Paralysis on the Red Wizard.
Okay.
DC 15 con.
DC 15 con. He fails.
Hey.
He's paralyzed.
I'm gonna move to.
Okay.
Move to here.
Cool. The Dread Warrior is going to advance up to protect the body of his master. And he's going to cast. He's not going to move that far up. He's going to cast a firebolt at you, Arlia.
Okay.
24?
Yeah. But I am resistant to fire damage. I forgot last time.
Okay. Let me see.
So
He's a
it's-
12th level spellcaster. What damage is that? Should be 3d10, I believe. So I need one more d10 on there. Okay. 21.
Well, same thing.
21 halved, so we'll do 11.
Is it 21?
Yeah, it adds to that.
I thought the 6 was because it crit on the second one.
Yeah, well, the 9 is 1d10. The 6 was another
Oh,
d10.
so it's 3d10.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 3d10 total.
Was that 11?
Yeah, because he's a 12th level spellcaster, so his cantrips do 3 dice of damage. Then the Evoker's up. He gets to make a con save at the end of his turn. He fails it. So you guys have command of this battle. Dongor. The Red Wizard has stopped moving.
Wait, was that the paralysis?
Yes.
Yeah, boy.
Aralea, you also need to make a charisma saving throw. Okay, you're
I'm
good.
good at those.
Yeah, you see the voices, they begin to manipulate your field of vision for just a second, turning the rest of your party into undead creatures and fueling your rage to attack them, but you shake it off because you know that it's magic trying to affect you.
That's dangerous magic.
Yeah, Dongor.
So is this guy pretty messed up or no?
He's not been touched yet.
All right. I cast this thing on him. Did the thing.
Okay, cool. Give me a second. My neighbors are mowing their lawn right now, so I'm trying to type mic instead of having it far away. Okay, that's better.
So yeah,
Con
basically,
save.
yeah.
He fails, so he takes 11 fire damage.
Yep, and
And he has disadvantage as well.
yep, on attack rolls and ability checks.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he can't really drop his weapons and armor because they're grafted into like his body, as an undead creature.
Yeah.
So
Well, I think it's only one object, but I'm heating up like his chest plates, whatever.
Okay, cool.
So.
Um,
Also, I was gonna say, I can, boy, where is it? I think I can like reapply it. I think.
yeah, as a bonus action, you can like maintain it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Jeffrey, bud. The Dread Warrior in front of you is down. There's one left, and the Red Wizard is still there, but he's paralyzed currently.
Okay, so my question is this before I do, like, I have in my head what I want to do, but can, like, you attack, like, say, throw a javelin and then move? Or,
Yes.
so you can?
Yes, you can split your move up with your attacks and stuff like that.
Okay.
It's like you can attack,
Alright, so-
move, attack, or move, attack, attack, or attack, attack, move, however you want to split it up.
Okay,
Oh.
so this one here, is he bloodied?
No.
No. Okay, well then, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run up to him then instead of, if he was bloodied, I had a different plan. Right now, I'm going to stand here and I'm going to do an attack on this guy here, with the short sword.
So you're attacking the Dread Warrior?
Yeah, the Dread
Okay.
Warrior twice.
Okay. You have advantage on both, so that's 11. He takes that. You slice
And
into
then-
him. He's bloodied now.
And then I'm going to. I also. My rage bonus +3. I need to add that on there also. God dang it! So many things I need to add to my attacks.
It's 3 or 2?
It's 3
Okay.
plus other thing they get from rage,
Okay.
and then I'm going to take an opportunity attack and step back.
Let me make a DC roll, because you dropped him to 0 with that second attack, so I need to see.
Oh, I did. Hold on.
I need to see if he succeeds his roll or not. No, he crit fails. Yeah, he's dead, so you take no opportunity attack if you move away, because the wizard's paralyzed. He can't attack you.
Sweet.
Vistra, you are up.
Is the wizard paralyzed taking the attack then?
I didn't understand a word you just said.
Is the wizard paralyzed until someone attacks him?
I'm not sure how paralyzed the spell works. You ask your tiefling friend.
Let's see. No, he's just super paralyzed until he can break free.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go up to him and
Is paralyzed count as incapacitated? So it's advantage and auto crit if they hit?
okay.
I don't know.
And then
I was
just
asking.
Divine Smite.
Let me see.
Does Divine Smite work on both my attacks or just one of them?
You have to spend a spell slot every time, so it depends on how many spell slots you have left. Let me see. Okay, it is incapacitated. And a attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker's within 5 feet. Cool.
Okay.
I don't know how many spells you've spent, so I don't know how many times you can smite still.
I just used since we long rested last time.
Well, you had a fight. You had a
And
fight in
smite.
the last room after the long rest, so I don't know if you casted any spells then. Okay.
I think I was like paralyzed most of the time, so I couldn't really do anything.
Okay. I mean, you can smite per each hit if you want.
I don't know.
That
Mhm.
is a miss. Oh wait, it has advantage. Never mind, that does hit. They're both crits as well, so roll 2d8 extra. I guess I could just add 16 to that. That's fine. You don't have to roll. 18 plus 16 is 34.
And I'll do Divine Smite for 1 spell slot.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Is he undead or anything like that?
No, he's not undead. He's alive. Okay, cool. -9. Alright, yeah, he's bloody now. You slam him hard twice with 2 big swings of your warhammer. And like the momentum of your swing knocks him like slightly through the air, but he's also paralyzed, so like he stops once the follow through of your hammer leaves him. And then you come around for a second swing and knock him back the other direction, but he freezes again, like in the air, from your 2 massive swings. Aralea.
Huh. I guess I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Okay. Let's see it. You have advantage, but you won't get the crits because you're not within 5 feet of him.
Yeah.
But those both hit. 10 and 13. He dies from the force of those
Rip.
blasts.
Guys, let's keep running these rooms. Dang.
Yeah, he's wrecked. He's done. Yeah. You guys are out of combat. However, the effects of the room are still active, so everyone needs to make some charisma saving throws for me. No one gets the bonus from
I'm good at
Vistra.
those.
I'm good at those too.
I'm joking.
Jesus.
I'm terrible at them.
Vistra's the only one that
Uh-oh.
gets the bonus, so
15.
Vistra's good. If you got under a 15, the rest of the party looks like undead creatures that you need to murder right now.
Oh god.
I got 15, so does that still save me?
Yeah, Dongor's the only one that's falling victim to the blood rage.
Oh,
So
no.
does that mean it's my turn?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is your turn. I mean, technically, you all go at the same time.
Yeah. So, everyone looks like undead to me, right?
Yes, they are foes that should be murdered. Unnatural to the Emerald Enclave ways.
All right. Well,
And you're-
what would I do?
You're all about
Oh.
preserving the balance.
Close to you, which is
No. I'm a spellcaster.
Oh,
oh god, don't do the things you will regret.
What is this? How big is it? Yeah. Hey, wait, no, that's not big enough. I'm definitely gonna drop this on Jeffrey and let's say, hang on, Jeffrey and Aralea.
okay. Thunderwave. All right, you two need to make con saves.
Hey, I'm not good at those.
21.
You have advantage on your saves from your hit points. So you got 22. 14, so...
Yeah.
Arley, you're going to take 7 damage there.
Where do I get
Sorry.
pushed?
Backwards into the stairs behind you.
Into the barrier thing?
Yeah.
Or just onto the stairs?
Okay, so I fended off completely? Or...
You take half damage.
Okay, so I take half of 7, which is what, 3?
But you're also
Or
you're
4?
also within 10 feet of Vistra, so you take half of that. So you only take 2.
I take this out of my temporary hit points, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Oh,
get.
I killed that evoker, right?
Yes.
Alright,
did.
cool.
You get thrown into the aura surrounding the binding circle, and it's like you're floating, like in a river of energy, as you sink like to the ground of the stairs, just moving extremely slow. But yeah, you guys are free to do stuff. I'll stop you if I need to.
No, we're still fighting.
Or you can just murder Hobo Dongor. I mean, you all three have an action to take besides Dongor because he just used his.
Is there any way I can like subdue Dongor and like knock him out for a couple minutes?
You can grapple him.
Paralyze him.
That was my plan.
Because I don't want to be getting hit by thunder waves.
You
How
can.
long does he see us as undead? Like till the end of this turn, or what?
I can't tell you that.
I feel like we wouldn't know.
He leaves the room. How about you just drag him out of the room?
The effects
Wait.
of the room last time ended when you destroyed the binding circle. So you at least
Yeah.
you at least
And
know
doing
that.
that while fighting him would be extremely difficult, though.
How about we just close the doors and leave him outside?
You can grapple him. You have advantage on your checks, and he would not. So
All right.
if that's what you want to do.
Let's see. In my explorer's pack, I would have a rope, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I want to grapple him and like tie him up until we can figure out what to do.
All right. Well, first you got to grapple him. So you need to
So
make those
You need-
checks.
you need strength check or what?
Athletics, and then Dongor can make athletics or acrobatics to avoid it.
Athletics.
All right. So yeah, he's got you in a grapple hold, like pinning your arms down against you, so you're not able to like use them to like cast spells or do anything, but you can still move half your speed.
From 10 feet away.
Yeah, I mean he can move 10 feet towards you.
I'm like right there next to him.
Um,
And I want while I have him grappled, I like have the rope in my hand. And since as strong as I am, I hold like both of his arms with one arm behind him, and then tie them up, and then tie the rope around his body.
well, it's gonna take some time to do that, so let's let the rest of them do something
Yeah,
first.
just letting you know.
Vistra and Arlea, what do you guys want to do?
I want to go and break the pillars.
Okay. It's going to take some rolls. What are you going to do?
Okay. I'm going to break this pillar right here in front of me.
All right, you got to make a charisma check first to see if you can move through the energy.
I'm sure.
Okay. So yeah, you step through, and the sheer force of your like determination and personality, like push you through this like river of energy that's surrounding the whole entire altar. So what are you doing to like try to disrupt the field?
I'm going to smack it with my warhammer.
Okay. Let's
Or roll
see.
check?
Yeah, definitely need to roll for that. A strength check. Or I mean, a roll is going to be the same thing. Yeah, that's not enough. You slam your warhammer into the field surrounding the pillar, and you feel it like bounce off, and this you see this dark figure move off of it as you're thrown to the ground. And I need to put something on the map. Give me just a second. There is a living shadow ready to surround you and attack you.
Jesus.
Vistra. Arlea, you want to take your action before?
Yeah, I want to get through the thing.
Okay, roll it. Charisma.
So, just a check.
Yeah. All right. You also managed to push through it. We got some pretty charismatic characters here.
I'll push up to this guy and then stab him with my dagger.
Oh, okay. Give me an attack roll. With advantage.
Just kidding. I apparently don't have a dagger.
Oh.
Stab him with your fingers, like.
I mean, you could pick up the Dread Warrior's axe. There's a he has a javelin.
I picked up that axe that I'm not proficient with. So
Yeah.
what do I roll? Oh, was the axe a simple weapon?
I
feel like it's not.
Not a battle axe.
All right, so
A javelin is. He has a
I
javelin.
don't have proficient. Oh, well then I recognize the javelin and I get that.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. I don't know what I forgot how to do melee attacks.
It's
1d20
plus strength plus proficiency if you're proficient.
0.
But you have advantage, so you can roll 2 of them.
So 15.
15? Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have like armor on or anything. He's just like in these like tattered clothes.
Yep.
And you spear through his body with the javelin. And he was pretty beat up already. Like this guy was barely holding on, and you see like the light in his like his pinpoint eyes just fade. The red light just go out. And I want to have like a moment for each of these like kind of binding circles, and I've been thinking of this one for Aralea.
Oh man.
So the energy field drops, right? The golden energy. Your clothes stop fluttering like in this river of energy, and you drop like all of your weight like finally like rests on the ground as this guy collapses to the ground on the spear. And you hear like this dark chuckle like in the back of your mind, and you recognize it as your patron.
Oh no!
And he's like, "Aralea, you're doing a great job. Bring me more of these chosen. I have a reward for you." And like you can see his burning like red eyes like in the like shadow of your mind. It's like these like red like angry like burning hatred eyes, and they're surrounded in like this dark black shadowy flame. And you can see like his smirk just like appear in through that shadowy flame, and you hear his chuckle trail off. And you feel a little bit more empowered. And I'm gonna give you a new invocation here.
Oh dang!
It's from one of the UAs, but I really like it, and I think it fits your character. Okay. So it's called the Kiss of Mephistopheles. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I have not.
But whenever you use Eldritch Blast as a bonus action, you can cast Fireball with one of your spell slots.
Damn.
So add that as another invocation. You can't swap that invocation out for another one, but if like you can switch your other ones out like normal.
Kind of sick to my stomach now.
But yeah, you just feel like all these binding circles. Like you know already from what you've been told that like their life force and souls are being siphoned off for something else already. But you're getting like the feeling that each of these rooms is like built for a specific purpose and like to a certain entity, if that makes sense. Like the last, like these are the temples of turmoil, and the last ones were the temples of nature, and they're like different aspects of those like topics. Like the last one was like it was a temple of plague where there was like this poisonous death gas. This one is the temple of savagery, and it inspires like the bloodlust inside of all of you. But it also, this one in particular also has a connection to like fiendish and demonic forces that you've come to discover. So yeah, you know that now. But there's also something else strange, like the connection that like these things are being siphoned off to. If you could catch it as it was ending, like you'd be able to route it to where it's going, which you guys know is where the phylactery vault is, which is something you definitely need to do if you are going to figure out how to get there, because it's in its own like pocket dimension. And the only way to get that without knowing like the spell and the passphrase is to follow like the currents that are already traveling there and using them for your own. But yeah, I don't. You guys can have time to like say this to the party, but as soon as the guy dies, the aura in this room is like turned off, and Dongor, you realize like you don't want to kill your friends.
Yeah, at least not a lot, right?
Yeah.
So can I tell that he's not like what does he like just stop struggling and everything or what?
That's up to him.
I mean, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? We're going.
No. Well, at that point, I realize, okay, I guess you're back to normal then, and I let him go and untie him
Okay.
because we need as many fighters as we can get right now.
Is this guy still mean?
No, actually, when the like aura in the room dissipates, he also just fades into non-existence as well.
All right.
So yeah, you guys are quickly realizing that like the key to getting through these fast is destroying these binding circles, because the effects that they have on the entire room pretty drastic.
Well,
Next door.
ready to move on through again?
I don't know if Aralea wants to communicate anything about what she just learned or what's happening.
I think Aralea needs a little bit, like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Aralea's gonna like go chill back here and sit on this back step away from everybody.
Okay.
And pull out this little locket.
Mm-hmm.
That I directly ripped from the Haunted One's background.
Oh.
And I draw some blood on like my thumb or something. I don't know what tieflings have for fingers.
I think they have fingers.
Okay. sounds good.
Yeah.
And I drop some of the blood in the lock, and then it pops open. And I just kind of spent a little bit there recomposing myself and staring at a picture of my child that I keep in the locket.
Oh.
I calm my mind a little bit.
Does your child look tiefling-esque, or are they like humanoid? Like, did they share your heritage, or did it like skip a generation, or?
I actually think it's an adopted child.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's someone I took with me when I escaped from my captor.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been raising them, but gotta keep the world safe before I keep them safe.
I see. So you guys see Aralea like have the solemn moment to herself on the other side of these stairs, while you're gathering yourselves together after the encounter in this room. But I mean, you can ask questions or talk to Aralea if you want. Otherwise, I mean, we can progress further.
Progress.
All right. Well, there's
So
only.
I tell them all the things.
Okay. So yeah, I don't know if you guys were listening to what I was telling him before, but if you have questions about what I said, you can ask him to recapitulate. We're going forward or backtracking?
Forward.
Forward.
Okay.
I think backtracking would be the better way to go, though.
Yeah, if we're trying to hit all the things, then we should be going back.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, looking at the map, there's 3 major rooms to go to. I mean, we could not go like too far back, but go back to the where it splits over here and then take the other way up, or
um,
we could go up through here and it eventually leads back that way. It looks like on the map.
We could go anywhere we want.
yeah, I mean, either way.
Either way, we could still hit all the things no matter where we go.
But if we go back this way, we just have to go up the one hallway. But it looks like if we go this way, we have to go through like 3 rooms before it comes back around.
I don't really care because we're gonna hit them all anyways.
It really doesn't
And
matter.
I think there's another weapon in the other room. I believe,
We'd get to end
or
anyways.
something important.
That's cool. We can go down if you want.
I really don't care. We can really teleport all over the place. We just have to say, hey, we're going that way.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the teleporting aspect though.
All right. We're going back then, I guess. Because whatever.
I mean, I could mention, or I guess it like behooves me to mention that because you have the key, like the glyph key to all the areas here, you could teleport to any other black gate in the entire Temples of Extraction if you wanted to. Like, you wouldn't have to progress through every room if you have a specific room you want to go to. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so you guys just want to pop into the next closest ring room thing?
Yeah.
So I guess there's only 2 others.
I thought we were going down.
But you can see them on the maps of those little like dotted circles.
Yeah. But let's just go to this one that we're going to, and then we'll go to the dotted circle that is in the room that we were headed to if we went up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So we'll go to this one and open this door.
I'm not in the front anymore.
Nope. Your crystals or whatever
Right.
haven't affected us.
So, are we opening this door stealthily, or
Not
like just
sure.
to take a peek inside, or what?
Keep it open.
I mean, I can give us all pass without trace for free because I have Staff of the Woodland, but
It's up to you guys.
Let's do that.
all right. I use an action to cast Pass Without Trace, and doesn't use any charges, which is freaking sweet. Do you need the spell or no?
I think it just gives you +10 to dex checks, or stealth checks, right?
Let me just pull it up.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, we all do the get that.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, this aura just surrounds all of you, and it makes all the sounds that you make extremely quiet. Like, you can't hear the footsteps you make. You can't hear each other breathing. You can still see each other though, and you know, like, now that no magic can like track like the 4 of you, if that was a thing that's happening. You push open the door? Question mark?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Inside. Barely able, like, in your vision, because this room, there's no light sources. You've been in this complex like enough to where, like, you, like, think of it like a big corporate office building kind of thing. It's like air conditioned. There's like lighting every few feet, like in the hallways. This room, there's no lighting. It's just complete darkness, but you all have dark vision, so you can see, like, in shades of gray. You see these figures moving in the darkness around the binding platform. And even the binding platform itself isn't, like, shedding off this golden aura like the other ones have. It's like a shadowy aura. And it's taking up the majority of the room. This square black marble room isn't very big, but you can see these swirling shadow creatures just moving around in circles around the altar. And when the doors fly open, they notice you, like, because light like enters the room, but it doesn't penetrate like out into the room, like it's a magical darkness that is enchanted this chamber. But yeah, let's roll initiative, because like you guys are in plain view, even with like pass without trace. Like that's not gonna keep like you. It would help you if you had a place to hide, but you guys are just standing in the middle of a doorway.
Oh, I mean, like we can't like crack the door and look in through it that way.
I mean, you can, and you'd see what's inside these shadows if you just want to crack the door.
So,
I feel like that would be a better plan.
I don't think it really matters for us.
But like, I mean, I'm curious as to what this token is here that we can see, whether that's supposed to portray something.
Can we actually see that? That's what I was asking.
Yeah, I mean, there's a person up there. It is a.
Actually, we should crack the door if you want to still stealth it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if we were still wanting to do that or not.
Because I can do a thing.
All right.
Yeah, there's a figure up there. It is a. Oh man, I don't remember. Don't remember the race of this character. That's making it difficult. We see Wave and the previous owner of Wave up on the altar. Not Whelm, but Wave, the trident.
Mine.
Surrounded in this shadow, and you can hear the cries of like this weeping like Irish woman that like we'd recognize as Wave's voice, but she's singing like a sea shanty in like a very melodramatic voice, as these shadows are like moving as waves like around the entire altar, crashing into the field of energy. And you can see like every time that happens, like a surge shoots up around the body and Wave and like channels like off into like another plane. There's just like this dance of like dark water in the room that is swirling and crashing against like the rocks of the aura that is surrounding the middle of the altar.
Is it like literal water?
No, it looks like water though, just made of shadow.
Interesting.
I mean that's just the way I describe my shadows. I always describe them as like whenever you touch them, they feel like your hands moving through water and it feels cold.
I would imagine that's what it feels like.
That's just my particular flavor for shadows, and it applies to Wave as a as like a creature of the sea. So
shadows, they're not considered like fiends or fays or anything, right?
They are undead.
Which means my sword would not be good against them.
Not so much. Yeah, they are.
That was my next question, and you answered it before I even asked.
They are corrupted souls of pure necromantic energy, whose only purpose is to like drain the essence of living, creating more shadows. Like every time a shadow kills someone, it takes that person's shadow, and like there's more shadows in the world. Think of it like Heartless, kind of. Like they don't have minds; they just like eat and create more of themselves.
I was thinking more. I was about to ask if they were like the Patronus from Harry. Not the. What do they call them?
Dementors?
In Harry Potter. The what?
Dementors?
Yeah, Dementors.
Yeah, they're not as scary as Dementors. They're relatively weak undead creatures, except that this room is completely shadow, and when they're in shadow, they can turn invisible at will. So that's, I mean, as like people who fight undead to like create balance in the world, like you guys know all about low level undead.
Anybody got a light?
Like this could be particularly tricky, but like if you guys were fighting them in like a regular circumstance, they would be like one shot each.
I thought you were gonna do a thing, Ricardo. No?
Yeah, what's the closest light source behind us?
Probably here, on the ceiling.
And it's just like a lantern or something.
It's the magic spell light, but think of it as like fluorescent lighting in like a retail store.
Okay.
It's pretty much what this, like all the hallways and everything you've seen in here. It's like there's like one every like 10 feet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use my Infernal Legacy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast darkness on that light source.
Okay. On the one in the hallway?
Yeah. So now we can open the door and no light will come in.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, the hallway goes dark, and thankfully all of you have dark vision, so all that happens is the color fades from your vision, and you guys know that means like the lights are out. You see in shades of gray, and that makes the shadows appear almost invisible in your vision range as they're moving throughout the room. Like you'll lose sight of them for like a second, and then you'll have to like focus really hard to like see where they are. But yeah, the room is before you, and they won't be able to see your entrance, so you guys can make stealth checks if you want to.
I think. Oh my god.
Alright, where's my stealth? I got.
Good thing you got a +10 to that.
Oh no. Let's see. I'm scared of what my stealth is gonna be because it sucks. Oh, hey.
Dang.
Wow.
Couldn't be worse than mine, dude.
I mean, yeah. So, what do you guys do? You guys kind of have the drop on them if you want to do something.
I want to cast Shield of Faith on myself, which gives me +2 to my AC.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just gonna take my spell slot away.
Mm-hmm. How long? Make sure you keep track of how long that lasts, because you guys haven't even started fighting yet, and you cast that spell.
God.
Anybody got a grand plan against shadows?
It's 10 minutes long, so it should be fine.
Cool.
I mean, if we can each get to one, and we have to jump on them, we could probably take out 3 of them since she cast her spell.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, how about we each get behind one? Like, I'll go to this one here, and we can like attack them all simultaneously, I guess.
I like that plan.
On my mark.
Okay. Let's roll initiative.
I already did.
Oh.
I didn't.
I don't think
I need
everyone
to
did.
though.
I haven't, and I can't click my character. Oh, never mind.
You did roll initiative. You rolled a 3.
Wasn't that forever ago?
Yeah, it was forever.
Oh, well.
Okay, cool. Well, Vistra, you're up first. I'm gonna give you guys a surprise round, except for Dongor, because you didn't roll that high with your 2. So Vistra, Aralea, and Jeffrey.
Dongor should go last for sure.
No, you guys get to do one free action before like the actual combat starts.
But the 2 is for stealth.
Yes, I know. That's how
one free
surprise
action, like-
rounds work. I'm sorry, bud. You got a crit fail, you don't get your surprise round.
So by one action, you mean like moving up to them and attacking, or just moving up to them, or what?
Like
Yeah,
any
I'm gonna
like
go to
any
the one
other
far off.
action you would take on any other turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the one far off right and hit him twice with my warhammer.
Mm-hmm. That's definitely a hit.
And then I'm gonna use. Well, let me do the damage, I guess. And I'm gonna do
19.
Divine Smite.
uh,
Yeah. With a level 2, and then it would be 4d8 since it's undead, right?
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, first off, does that kill him with just?
No, not with the physical damage.
Okay.
What was that?
I'm getting something to drink. I'm getting ice.
Oh. Forgot your microphone goes with you. Yeah, he's dead now. Yeah, you pulse this. These sounds are scaring me.
Sorry, I'm pointing to you. All right, I'm done.
You pulse this, you swing into it twice, and when your second hit like starts to sweep through the watery form of the shadow, you pulse your radiant energy through it, but no light emanates from the blast. But you feel the shadow's form just dissolve, like as you swing through it, and that one's dead. Arle and Jeffrey, what do you guys want to do?
Arle, you want to go first or me?
Well, technically Arle goes first.
Well, that's
I'm
what I'm
gonna
saying.
shoot
It's
this
going
one on the
according to
far back.
initiative. It would be Arle next. Arlia. Sorry.
I'm gonna shoot that far back one. Right there.
Okay.
Well,
It's a miss with the first one, hit with the second one. Oh wait, it's a surprise round. You hit with the second one. Never mind. I mean the first one.
oh,
Dead.
nice.
Yeah, you hit the shadow with a concussive force from your Eldritch Blast, and it just ripples out from inside of it as it dissipates and fades away. Jeffrey.
All right. I'm gonna come up behind this one here, and like it's prison rules, I'm gonna shank him twice in his back.
Oh, okay.
So as my surprise round, like I sneak up behind him and then short him twice in the back.
All right, they both hit. Dead. Yeah. Unlike what we see with Vistra's attacks, where her hammer kind of just moves through the watery form of it, when you stab in with your magical short sword, it like finds purchase in the creature's body, like you're actually stabbing a physical being instead of like something made of water, and it shrieks a little bit as it just dissolves away.
Can you do the shrieky noise?
I sure can't. And now that you've killed
thing.
now that you've killed half of the shadows, this like swirling like waves and crashing are starting to like slow down and not be as violent. But yeah, that was the surprise round, so now we're back at the top with Vistra's turn.
Well, how far
I feel like Donger should have gotten a surprise round, but like fell flat on his face when he tried.
Alright, I'm gonna go right in front of that guy. Which is exactly 30 steps I saw. And do the same thing I did last time.
Okay.
The exact same thing, but if it hits and stuff.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Okay. Not dead. Again, as you swing your regular warhammer through it. No gorgeous, like you're swinging in water, and then you pulse your radiant damage through it and murderize it.
Yep.
But again, you can't see the light from it.
Interesting.
Then the shadows go, and they swarm towards you guys.
All two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did work.
Yeah, we did.
And let's see. Let's get an attack on Vistra. And 18?
I had 17 plus 2.
Okay.
So, no.
And one on Jeffrey. 24, the crit.
Oof.
All right,
That's
so
not good.
you take
That is 24 damage.
you take
Jesus.
24 necrotic damage from your temporary hit points. Actually, oh never mind. I was gonna say because I thought you swung with Black Razor earlier, but you didn't use your short sword.
No, I did not use my short sword.
I'm gonna roll a d4 because something else happens as its claws rake through you. You take 3 more damage. I mean, you don't take 3
Oh,
more damage.
goodness.
Your strength score is reduced by 3.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. What do you mean?
Like the bigger number for your strength is reduced by 3. So if it's an 18, it's now a 15.
The
Well, it's a
The-
19, so it's now 16.
Yeah.
It's still pretty high.
So you see
Yeah.
it like its claws of water reach through you, and you feel like a chill to your bone, and you see like your muscles like atrophy. It's like the size of your like imposing figure, your intimidating like strength is like shrunk. And you feel like this the shadows that are around you start to swirl. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh
All right.
no.
Uh-oh.
As you gasp from the realization that like your strength is being siphoned out of your body and into this shadow, you take a mouthful of the shadowy substance, and it's choking your lungs, much like the water of the ocean. You take 5 more damage, and your vision goes black.
Jesus.
Your vision goes black completely. You can't see anything. You're blinded.
Is there any way to reverse that?
No, you're permanently blind for the rest of the campaign. You should just make a new character. No, you're going to be able to make another save in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
good. I'm like, Jesus. That'd be legs, but with,
Yeah.
lines.
Eyes.
Eyes.
He'll be eyes.
Aralea, you're up.
I'm gonna step here first. And I'm gonna shoot that guy.
Okay.
Shoot at a guy.
That's a hit. And a hit. That's a dead. Because magic damage is OP against creatures that aren't resistant to it.
Alright, I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Up to the stairs.
Alright, you step on the stairs, make a charisma check for me.
Yeah, boy. Uh-oh.
Cool. You actually don't. The energy pushes outward at you. You don't get like thrown away, but you can't like move through it just yet.
That's fine.
It's
That's
like
fine.
it's slowed down all your momentum to a stop. So you get like one step up on the stairs and you try to take another one, but it's like moving your entire body through sand. Jeffrey, you're up. You can't see a thing, but you heard the shrieks of the shadow next to you as it dies, and then felt the movement of Aralea like brush past you, running for the binding circle in the middle of the room.
I don't think there's anything I can do to help with the blindness. Is there like
At the end of your turn, you're gonna make another saving throw. I don't know. You don't have spells to save it, so
I thought there was like I was wondering if there's like some kind of check I can make besides the wisdom saving throw at the end of my turn.
Nah, that's just how it works.
Okay. So I don't know where the last one is, like where the general direction is. So I'm not gonna try to attack anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna risk it with the wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
So
Make it a wisdom saving throw.
see if I can get it out of here. Come on now. Oh,
Yeah, you're good.
nice.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you blink rapidly a few times, and you take a gasp of breath as it feels like that like pressure in your chest is gone, like you were like being drugged underwater, and you can see again. I mean, albeit in shades of black and white, but you can see again.
Yeah.
Dongor, your first action for the combat.
Lol. I'm gonna get right here. Is that if I stand there, am I like? Do I have to check?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna stand here then.
Okay.
And if I were to use this, could I hit all of those pillars?
What's the range of it?
15-foot cube.
I believe so. You'd also hit the creature inside of the pillars.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. So yeah, you step up and you are you trying to avoid Aralea? Because I think that's also an Aralea getting hit by it.
Will it?
Because it's in front of you. It like the effect touches your square. Like you can't cast it off in the distance.
Oh, well, frick. All right. I guess I will step up one more and then have to do the check then.
Okay.
Is that charisma?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Oh.
Well.
Yeah, you step up to push through the magical aura that's surrounding this entire altar, and it like twists your momentum back around against you and pushes you off onto the ground over here. You take 2 damage.
So do I not even cast it or what?
You can cast it from there, I think, from the ground. Right?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'll hit all 4 from there.
Yeah, it will. It'll catch all 4.
I mean, I just had to pick the point. So
Yeah,
do you want me to use that cast or no?
No, you can use that cast. That's fine. I mean, they're physical objects, so I think they get like hit by it. Like they can't make a Constitution save. 24 damage. I mean, I feel like that's good.
And the person too.
Yeah, the person also takes it, which is the problem. So you just send this wave. You send your own wave force against the shadow, and you hear the crack of all 4 pillars simultaneously, but also the gasps of the creature that is being suspended between them as it dies, and you see the energy begin to siphon up out of the room, like leaving into like this extra dimensional area. And you see wave hit the ground, and then like a snap, like light just hits the room, and all the shadows are gone. And you like hear wave clank to the ground. Arlea, did you want to make some kind of check or something?
Yeah, I don't
while
know.
This is happening.
See, that's the thing. I'm a warlock, so I don't really know a whole bunch of like textbooky magic stuff.
Man, you got a patron.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I would roll though.
You can either roll Arcana, or you can roll Persuasion for help from your patron.
See, my Arcana's higher, but I feel like I need the help. Like that's in character there. So I'm gonna roll Persuasion.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, you get in contact with your patron. Mephistopheles, the demon king, essentially, a being of like living black fire, and he's like surprised to like hear back from you so soon, because like you're kind of like in a tentative relationship, like you made a bargain for his power, and you don't really get in contact to like ask him for favors that often. So he's kind of like you have this image of him like rubbing his hands because like he wants to take this like opportunity to get something out of you, like he did the first time that he gave you something. But yeah, he says, what does he want? I think he wants Wave. Like the like Wave's like essence and soul, like he wants to claim Wave for his own, like one of the ancient like weapons. But he offers you to pull that thread and just open the portal here and now to the phylactery in exchange for Wave. Because like you guys know, I don't like when we explain like Wave in the past, like Wave is like a weapon of an ancient sea god. So like corrupting like that whole idea of like corrupting like a weapon that's dedicated to a god like is very intriguing to him. Like he wants to torment Wave himself.
I say don't do it.
Don't do it. I want Wave.
In exchange for like, you don't have to do anything else. You're just straight there to the phylactery vault right here and now, because he can trail that shadow energy and pull the thread to open the portal.
Oh God,
that's very tempting.
I don't know.
He'll even offer to like leave it open. Like if you guys want to like come back to this room, like he'll just turn this altar into a permanent portal, and like you guys can go explore the other rooms before heading straight in. Like that's up to you. But like he'll sustain it until you're ready to go in exchange for Wave.
I mean, guys, do we have any other ways of tracking down this energy? Do you guys have anything? Like, if we get to another altar, can we follow it?
I mean, we don't have anything yet, but I don't know. Like, I feel like, I mean, there is a way, you know. It would just
pretty much
be
just aimlessly wandering at this point.
This is beeline to the finish line.
Yeah, but we're making progress, and we still have to grab Whelm. And the thing is that, you know, we have one of the three, about to have two of the three if we actually just snag Wave, and then if we find Whelm, that's three that we've collected as like under the Emerald, whatever Enclave. What is it?
Emerald
Enclave.
Yeah. And so that would be pretty impressive, but you know, we just give up Wave, not as much.
Does anybody have illusion to cast on a hand axe to make him think that it's Wave?
I don't know if that's gonna work on like a demon lord king.
Yeah,
I
don't think so.
I don't know how else we're gonna follow this energy. I'm just a warlock. I didn't go to magic school.
Yeah. I mean, you guys don't have like an arcane expert in your party, like in actuality.
Nope.
Let me see.
So like in real life terms, like your expert is telling you that he's not good enough, and like that he thinks this is the only way to get through, or that she thinks this is the only way.
It's up at the. So explain it again, like what it looks like.
What does what look like?
Like this, like what happened? Like didn't it like go up like out of the room like above us or what?
Yeah, well, it's not like there's not like a physical exit. It's just like fading off into like what you guys are assuming is like an extra plane, like a different dimension. Like there's like a thread or current that you could follow, like that path to that plane, if you had the means or ability. But what he's saying is that like his patron, the Demon King, like he has a hold on it. He could pull it to like just open a permanent portal
what
right
it
here.
actually like looked like and stuff.
Yeah.
We could actually physically see it closing up or something.
Yeah, like, so for what you guys are seeing, like, you see all that shadowy energy. It was like siphoning off into like a very thin like stream up into like the ceiling-ish area, and then it's like fading like out of existence, almost like a steam like that is like just dissipating up into the ceiling, but it's like focusing in on a point that gets smaller and smaller. But also like the light comes back in the room as it's doing that.
God dang it. I say we just keep going.
I won't wait.
Oh. I also don't know how you guys feel about making deals with Demon Kings.
Yeah. I just don't. I don't think it's good.
We can't just go kill this Demon King?
I don't think so.
I would not advise trying that, no.
I just run up and snatch wave and play keep away.
Alright. I mean, you pick up wave. The trident is in your hand.
Come get it, Demon King.
I mean, Aralea, like, you know that you're like his physical connection to this plane, so like even if Dongor like has it in his hand right now, like if you said the word like sign the contract essentially, like it would just disappear from this plane of existence even though he's holding it.
Oh man. Do I think, I don't know if this would be a roll or anything, but maybe like history or something, I don't know, religion. Do I think him having this weapon, other than being like morally not a great thing, is it going to make him any more dangerous? Like, would that create more imbalance, or would that just be kind of like messed up for that ancient sea god?
Well, one, it would piss off the ancient sea god. Not that they would necessarily know it would be you. Two, it would corrupt wave, which might have implications in the future, right?
Yeah.
But also, like, Black Razor, Wave, and Whelm, like, kind of form this, like, trifecta of, like, power. Like, they balance and check each other and keep each other in harmony. So, like, taking off one of those would, like, cause bickering with the other two.
I guess at that point, is Black Razor saying anything? I imagine he doesn't like this.
Black Razor is, like, the...
Personally, Black Razor is a thing of its own. Me, I wouldn't like to make a deal with this guy, but we can see what Black Razor would think.
So Black Razor is the type of guy who's like he's annoyed by Wave because like she's always singing. She's like got this upbeat attitude. She's like the happy like church lady, like Irish church lady. But like there's something about Wave that like if she was in real trouble, like he would be there to protect her in a heartbeat.
Yeah, doesn't Black Razor want all three of them to be reunited or something like that?
Yeah, I mean all three of them want all three of them to be reunited. There's just something about the other two that like once they're all three together, they're just like they balance each other out. Like all three personalities.
Sounds like if you're saying they all want to be united, then he doesn't want to just give it to a Demon King. So
no, I'm saying like when they're all three together, Black Razor can stand being around Wave. But when it's just Black Razor and Wave, Black Razor gets super annoyed at like Wave's constant singing and her upbeat attitude.
I imagine he would be even more annoyed.
Okay.
I imagine he'd be more annoyed if we give him Wave and then we just kept Whelm. Then I would have to deal with a pissed off sword. So I say don't give it to him.
It's kind of like a triangle inside of an inverse triangle. Like Black Razor likes Whelm but doesn't like Wave, but Whelm likes Wave and doesn't like Black Razor. Like it's like goes both directions. You know what I mean?
And Wave likes both of them, but not herself.
All right.
I don't think it's worth it. Like, there's another way.
I tell him no deal.
All right. You see like his smirk disappear, and like you see him let go of that thread.
Yeah.
And he kind of just slams the door on his way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well then, the only question is now, who gets Wave?
Well,
I don't
Dongor
care.
has a wave right now.
Mine. I had Wave last. It's mine.
Okay.
I don't care.
I think Arlie is pretty upset we didn't just take the deal.
Yeah.
Let's just go back to the portal and teleport to the next magic circle room.
Which one are you going to?
Hang on, cause we can still go through these doors to this other one and then teleport to the room that's
It's a big
to the left,
room.
you know what I mean?
There's gonna be a lot of people in there.
Yeah, we could just teleport and skip that room.
I thought we were going to do all of them though. No?
Yeah, I guess we can. Let's do
I
it
thought
then.
I thought that was the goal, or no?
I don't know. It depends on what you're
Well,
trying to do. If
Were
you're
we
just
not wanting to do that?
if
That's
you're
what
just
I thought we
if
were.
you're just trying to
wanting
find
to do.
Wave, then you just need to figure out what room he's in inside of the Temples of Anguish.
You mean Whelm?
Yeah. Well,
Well, given that that Wave and Whelm were right next to each other, we could just go up see if he's in that next room up there.
Let's go. Let's do the thing.
We'll go up to this one then.
I'm in the back.
Oh god.
Well, everybody's in the back except for Concord.
I don't even want to be in front, but no one's going so.
all right. You open the door into a small little area that
Seems touchy.
is another door. It's just a small little square.
Check for traps.
Small little
You're gonna check for traps. I figured it doesn't look like there'd be a trap in there.
Oh yeah, that a little 4 square room. Ugh.
Go ahead. Give me some perception checks then.
I'm already in there.
She's
Well,
already in there.
Vistra's already in there.
All right. Well,
she says.
Vistra activates a trap. There's
I
no
was proven wrong.
there's no trap. The door just opens
Uh-oh.
into a big room. Big boy room.
No, these things look familiar.
Oh, they are familiar. So this large hexagonal hall of gleaming gray marble shudders a little bit occasionally. It like moves. Right inside to the left, you see the binding circle, as well as a black key gate, black glyph gate up in the very top. There's a red wizard accompanied by a white studying the effects of the circle. There are 2 big piles of ochre jellies, and there are 2 smaller gray oozes moving around in the room, following the white.
Have we been noticed?
You definitely have been noticed. They look up at you as the door is open.
Cool.
And then the white shouts out at the jellies, says, "Get them, children." And they begin to like ooze in that direction.
It's initiative time.
You know it. It's your boy. Initiative.
Can I license that name for a future show? Initiative Time instead of Adventure Time.
No.
Be a good name for a Adventure Time tabletop.
Perhaps.
All right.
This.
So I know not to attack the 2 black oozes unless I want to lose my weapons. So.
This this Thayan wizard is female, and she's got markings and tattoos of the transmutation
Is she a twin of the other one?
class of spellcasters. The twin of what other one?
The other transmuter we fought?
No, she's not a twin.
It's a good thing too, or she'd be really pissed.
I feel like none of them are happy to see us.
Yeah,
Hey, point.
they're not
But
really.
imagine if you have to tell the other one, "Hey, we killed your sibling."
They're not really a happy kind of people. They're like, let's study dark and evil magics in my mom's basement. Kind of people.
Mm.
Okay. The transmuter is up first. She sees you she sees you guys open the door. Let's see. What's she gonna do? She's got cool stuff.
Surrender.
We can go with the always classic fireball.
In this case, it really is a good thing we're all bunched up.
Yeah. Yeah, she fireballs the 4 of you. Wow, it's a terrible higher level cast roll. Make me some deck saves.
You know,
DC's pretty low, too.
All of us are making deck saves, correct?
Got aura again.
Yeah.
The aura's just permanent, isn't it?
As long as you're within 10 feet of Vistra.
Yeah.
Do I still have my protection from energy resistance on it? It says up to an hour.
An hour, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all protected by my aura.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm resistant to fire, baby.
All right. You don't get double resistance to damage, unfortunately. So,
Aww.
if you got a 14 or higher, you take half damage. Otherwise, you take 27. And then
Wait, so I don't get double? I just get the 1 resistance?
yeah, you get 1 resistance.
Alright.
Wait, so what's the damage we take in total?
14 or 7, depending on
Keep
what you're
forgetting
rolling.
I have 10 hit points.
So my deck save was, where is it? 22. So that's the 7.
Yep,
Ongor still failed.
he did. He takes 14.
But I had my protection from energy at least, so it could have been much worse.
Yeah, but you're already in her aura
Yeah, I know.
on top of that. So, yeah. And then you hear like the ochre jellies are like, "Yes, master," and like a super nerdy voice as they like surge up towards you guys. The small gray oozes coming up on their flanks. Arlea, you're up.
Eldritch blast them.
Can I see her behind these oozes?
Yeah, but she has partial cover.
I feel like,
That's a big boy.
well, I don't need to hit her
Oh, okay.
from my wand of paralysis.
You can see her though. Yes.
Yeah, so I can see her. She's within 60 feet of me. I shoot my wand at her.
Okay. Con save.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. I gotta remember
That's
what.
a lot of oozes.
What is this add? Okay, so she gets +3 to this because her transmuter stone gives her plus proficiency with con saves.
Stupid stone.
But it's still not high enough.
Get right, kid. Alright, you guys can carry this from here.
Alright. The white runs up behind the little gray ooze and shoots you guys with Vistra with 2 longbow attacks. 1 and 2. Both missing. Dongor, this wall of ooze is in front of you.
You guys close, right?
Wall of fire. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm actually going to do like a circle shape, like, right? I guess it's a 20-foot diameter. Ugh, my mouse is being stupid.
20-foot diameter?
Yeah.
They can't see your mouse pad. And you do this with it.
And so, can you see my thing?
Yes.
So I'm wanting to like, cause, yeah. So I'm wanting it to kind of be like over these, cause I don't think it can reach this guy. So I want it to be kind of here.
Can I select this? There we go. You're gonna have to tell me where you want it again once I get it selected, because it's takes forever for me to select these things for some reason. Alright, where do you want it?
So it can go like that, right? Ugh, dang it. Or is it like stretching across? I want it to be over those 4 guys, not including this one. So
there?
to the right more for the other guy too. Can it not be like over all 4 of them, or will that hit?
I mean, it's pretty much over all 4 of them.
All right.
Can do that. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You have it fire on the outside or the inside?
Huh?
You put the damage on the inside wall or the outside of the wall?
Yeah, I just thought Ricardo said something.
Oh.
If it's like on the inside, that would still it would still hurt this person, right?
No, he gets to pick if it like intersects their square. He gets to pick if he's on the inside or the outside.
Oh. I'm just gonna do the outside then, I guess, and then if they pass through it, it hurts, right?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, he's gonna move in to it then. So it's gonna hit this guy for 12 damage. He's not gonna make that save. There's no freaking way. His dex is like -2. Well, maybe he can make it. We'll see. Yeah, no. So yeah, he takes 12 damage.
And then, or was there any more, or was that all of them?
All of what?
Like, do any more of them take damage or no?
No, all the rest of them are inside.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to, as a bonus action, do I guess I'm gonna like get up my flame blade.
Is that a cantrip?
As a bonus action, I can pull it out.
Yeah, but you can only cast. If you cast 2 spells on a turn, one of them has to be a cantrip. Otherwise, you can't cast 2 spells.
Dang it! I thought I could do that. Never mind.
Yeah. It's some like alpha strike like policy or something. I don't know how. I don't know.
I'm just gonna move out here then.
Okay. When you do that, the wall comes out and punches you in the back of the head. Let me see if these have different stats or not. Yeah. Well, it tries to anyways. It has advantage on this attack. So 21. Yeah. The like walls and floors are like made of this ooze material, but it's not an ooze like exactly. So the wall like pseudopods out and smacks into your body. You take 6 bludgeoning plus 5 acid. And if you have armor on, it gets reduced by 1 AC. As it like erodes some of your armor. Dissolves. I don't remember which one is the correct term. Yeah. Jeffrey, you're up, bud.
Okay. Trying to think of a good way to go about this. I'm gonna go ahead and induce rage again,
Okay.
and I'm going to step into the room here, and I'm gonna come up to him here, and I'm going to short sword this one twice.
Okay. As you're moving past the wall, it's going to punch at you as well. 21.
Yeah.
So you take,
but because I'm raged, I don't take like bludgeoning,
you have
piercing,
resistance.
and it's bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. It's resistance too.
Yeah, so you take 6 damage then.
Yeah.
And you have -1 on your armor as well.
To my armor class, I just put my down 1.
Yeah.
And of course I'm going to short sword twice, so
Okay. Yeah, those hit for sure. 8 and 10, so 18 damage. Yeah, you slice, you stab into the jelly, cutting it up, dicing it up, dealing it some damage. It cries in pain. Ow, that hurt. And you see like this weird like yellow liquid coming out of the stab wounds you just created. Yeah.
and
Vistra's up.
don't think I have bonus action, so
Yeah.
I can't run away. I'm just gonna stay there.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Dongor
Okay.
at
That's a touch spell.
is it? I'll just. Can I just like step to the right and reach around the corner?
Yeah, but the wall's gonna punch you.
Ugh. Jesus, why?
20. You take 13 damage and -1 to your AC. But yeah, you can cast Cure Wounds. That's cool. Yeah, man, do it up. Is the firewall, is that a concentration spell?
Sorry, what?
I believe so.
Is firewall a concentration spell?
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Where is it?
How much
Dang
damage
it.
did you say I took?
13.
God dang it. Casting time 1 action up to 1 duration up to 1 minute. I don't see. Where would it be under? God dang it.
It'd be duration. It'd be like concentration up to 1 minute.
No, it's just duration up to 1 minute.
Okay. Cool.
That's 18.
Alright, is that all you got, Vistra?
Yeah, once again, throw a javelin. Something.
All right. I gotta make a con save. +3. All right. Same thing she rolled last time. Great. Great. I think the ochre jelly takes the damage from your firewall. What is that? 12 damage? And then it's going to attack Jeffrey. Let's see. Pseudopod. That's a miss. The other one's going to step up and attack Dongor and take the fire damage as well. Yeah. 19?
Yep.
Alright, you take 11 damage, and you don't get the -1. He's not the gray one.
Wouldn't he be taking damage constantly since he's kind of standing in the firewall?
I mean, yes, that's how turns work. Then the gray ones go. One is going to move up to Jeffrey and take the 12 fire damage. Swing at him.
Us?
The 13 misses you.
That's a miss.
Other one moves to Dongor. Takes the 12 fire damage and swings at him. 18.
Yeah, it's...
Alright, so you take 13 more damage and -1 to your armor. Yeah, then Arlea's up. These flaming jellies are just kind of Night of the Unliving Deading through the fire. It's pretty cool.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this guy. And if it hits, I'll use the second one on this guy.
Okay. Let it roll.
13 for the yellow ochre
Yeah.
thingy.
They're pretty easy to hit.
That's 12 on him.
Okay. That's 12.
On that little gray guy next to Rekus. Not Rekus. Jeffrey.
Same icon. Different character.
13.
Yeah,
I don't know how to change the icons.
That's a hit. You send parts of the gray ooze flying as your Eldritch Blast dissipates its like solid form.
Easy peasy.
And he breaks apart. The white's turn. He's going to shoot at Jeffrey with the bow. You're gonna get +2 to AC from the fire, like blocking some of his vision. So here we go, 2 shots. 22. I think the 15 misses.
Well, I mean, the piercing damage wouldn't do anything because I'm raging right now, anyways.
It only does half damage. You still take damage from it. So you take.
Wouldn't really be much of a concern.
So you take 5 damage.
Yeah.
And then Dongor's up. Now Dongor, the AoE damage of your firewall. How close do you have to be to it before you get burned?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Because both you and your friend Jeffrey are within 10 feet of it.
Yeah, you neglected to answer that one.
Right.
Yeah, to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
So you need to move 5 feet away from where you are before the end of your turn, or you're gonna be burned by your own fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually kind of want to do wild shape. The only thing is, I don't freaking know what I can turn into.
Man.
How am I supposed to know that? It
Uh,
doesn't give me any information.
looking up the abilities of druids in your PHB.
Yeah, but see, I mean, I can see if there's other information in the PHB, but like on this, it basically says, "Oh, there's a list, and we're not going to give it to you, and you're not going to be able to find it anywhere in here." So
Yeah,
it's
because
great.
it's the SRD. Get the
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's cool. There's like, is there just like,
There's like a guideline. It's like they have to be under a certain challenge rating, and they can't have like flying speed or something
So-
like that.
so for 8 that says I can do a my max challenge rating is 1, and there isn't limitations on flying and crap like that. It said the example is a giant eagle. That's like all that table gives me. So
I mean, you can turn into a giant eagle.
I could read off challenge
Um,
ratings, but
Can I ride on your back?
not
Yeah,
fun.
I mean, I can read off creatures that you could turn into for like 5 minutes if you want.
no, I was just asking, is it like
Brown bear, crag cat, dire wolf.
no, I'm just is it like it's just any beast though?
It's any beast that is CR1 or lower.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that sucks. I guess I will have to freaking look into that later. It's really annoying. They can't give me anything else.
Giant octopus.
Turn into a giant octopus.
It
Please.
sounds amazing.
Um,
No, just don't worry about it. No.
okay.
I really want you to be a giant octopus, though.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
You could be a lion.
Or tiger. Or a brown bear.
Oh my. Someone had to do it.
Yeah. Or just a regular old horse.
Be a horse. Let someone mount you.
No, I
I
think
feel like there was a double joke there, and I don't want to repeat it.
Mhm.
I will just
Dude, no, wait. I found giant seahorse. That's it.
Heck yeah.
I feel like if you're gonna be a druid and not use your wild shape, then I mean, what's the point?
yeah, I know. Well, it would
It's
be
like the
it would be
perfect
cool.
situation. You have no health.
Yeah.
You're in a bad spot.
Yeah, that's exactly when I would want to, but you know.
I mean, I'm giving you some good stuff here, man.
I mean, the bear sounded most practical.
The brown
Well,
bear.
I feel like the horse is more practical, or the octopus.
Mm.
The octopus is not.
So, is what is
Be
the
the bear.
is the bear a 1 challenge rating?
Yeah.
All right. What health does that bear have?
34.
All right. I get 34 temporary health points.
Yeah. Oh, just ask me what stats you need. I have it open on my phone.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
Just doing, yeah.
Do it. You get a +5 to your roll, and then you do 1d8 +4 damage with the bite.
All right, and the roll is just the strength.
Yeah, d20 +5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1d20 +5, and then is there no proficiency bonus, or
That is your bonus, the
That
+5.
includes it.
that's the whole thing?
Yeah, that's your whole bonus.
Wow.
And you have a multi-attack. You can also attack with your claws. So you turn into a bear and you try to bite this ooze.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, you actually miss its AC of 8.
No inspiration.
Wow.
Yeah, your
No.
inspiration is that you can swipe at it with your big old bear claws.
Yeah. Is
There
it
you
still
go.
+5?
Yeah, but the damage is 2d6 +4. So there's that. Oh yeah, you get some gray ooze all over those bear claws. Let me see. It's not even resistant. Man,
2, 1. on.
You murderize that gray ooze. It just turns into wet cement all over the floor, and it
Run
starts
away.
to harden. Starts to harden in your fur and is pretty gross.
If I move to right here, is that far enough away?
No, it's the same
Right.
distance.
Oh, well, never mind.
From
I
the
thought that
wall.
was.
If you move back,
more.
if you move back one more square, it is.
I'll get right there.
Still think that's technically 10 feet.
Is that?
Yep.
Oh my god!
It's
Fine.
2 squares. It has to be 3 squares away. There you go.
Get there.
You are gonna take an opportunity attack from the wall, though. It's gonna punch your butt. It's gonna punch your bare butt, and your bare butt's gonna take 15 damage.
Wait, what kind of bear butt though? Like
No fur on it. Bare butt.
No, the bare form of your butt takes 15
I was
damage.
thinking of like a hairless butt.
A hairless bear butt?
A hairless bear
It's
butt.
hairless after the ooze.
A bear butt? No, this ooze doesn't melt. It only melts metal. So you're good on the fur department.
so wait, I take 15.
Yes.
Jeez, man.
Acid man. The bare butt's burning.
Your bear butt is now bare. Jeffrey, you're up, bud.
So obviously I have to move away from the flaming wall of death.
Yeah, before the end of your turn. You're fine.
Okay, then
You don't take it immediately.
you have to be 15 feet away or 10?
15 feet away.
15 feet, okay. As of where I stand right now, I'm going to double shank him with my short swords for piercing damage.
Okay. They both hit. One of them's a crit because you have advantage because of your temporary hit points. So you kill that thing. You murderize the murder jelly.
And so, can I still take my like full movement speed or no?
Yeah.
I can.
Yeah.
So then, let's see.
I yell out, "Kill the wizard!"
I'm gonna move up to the wizard.
All right, and as you're running, the wall punches you in the back as you're moving away from it.
All right.
Dude, that wall has a crazy reach.
It actually misses you. It does. It has a 15-foot reach.
It does. All right, a miss.
It does miss.
Like
Dongor,
cartoony reach.
you also have. Oh, actually, you don't have any metal on. It doesn't melt your AC when you're in bear form. Never mind. Vistra.
I can actually pick if it keeps the armor or not, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
Just gonna absorb it.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
You can get to pick if you wear the armor, but Chase can decide if it's practical or not.
Yeah.
Oh, and like weapons and stuff.
Yeah. Vistra, it's your turn.
So I can't say that I'm a horse wielding my staff. It's like unlikely.
Yeah. It's like strapped to your saddlebag. Your backpack turns into like a saddlebag with your staff strapped to it. It's pretty good.
Where's the distance? Oh, okay, there it is. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
Moonbeam. Where?
And can I literally place it right on top of this guy?
You can literally place it right on top of that guy.
I'm literally gonna do that.
Literally do it.
Dang.
So on the-
It is done.
All right.
That's my last second spell slot.
On the other side of the binding altar, we see a beam come down from the ceiling and start to sear away the flesh of the transmuter wizard, who is paralyzed. She takes 14 radiant damage.
Great, excellent.
That's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Oh, it's her turn. She's gonna make this con save and probably get a 6 again. So Wow.
Dude.
Even worse. Wow.
We're just murdering these temples.
Wow. All right, the ochre jelly is like, it's hot in here. I gotta get out. And he runs through, but it burns him. And then he's gonna smack Vistra with this big yellow arm protrusion. 14 misses you. Alright, cool. The gray oozes are dead. Arlea's turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the ooze.
Oh. Okay.
No rest for the wicked. That's a miss.
A hit. They have 8
Is that a
AC.
hit? Oh.
That's a dead ooze. It goes splat all over and it fizzles into the fire and it starts sputtering and it smells like gross, like when you burn soap. Ew.
I actually don't know
You
what
say
that
when you
smells
burn
like.
soap?
Yeah, have you never burned soap before?
Dude, it smells
No.
so bad.
It smells so
I've never
bad.
done that.
I
Don't.
want to do it just for the curiosity.
Oh, you have
I
soap?
feel like I should, just so I know what you're saying.
I assume you have soap.
I'm gonna shoot the second one at the red wizard.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Does it smell like burnt plastic or something?
Wow, that's really bad.
That is garbo.
Dope.
Oh, I just added 12.
Hey, cheating.
That is cheating. Alright. Yeah, you see blood coming from, like, the wizard's nose. She's, like, trying to
This is
fight
cruel.
fight the paralysis, but she can't. And you see a tear welling up in her eye, Jeffrey.
This is what happens when you
I
dedicate
yelled
your
back and
life
like,
to torturous
uh,
magic.
I go back
Um,
at him. She's crying now.
The white is going to shoot Jeffrey twice. 1, 2. Both
Both
miss.
miss.
Do you still have the +2 from the wall?
It doesn't even matter. Dongor. Show me what that Dongor does.
I'm going to come up to this pillar and try to swipe it.
Okay. Charisma check first.
Yeah. So I actually keep my charisma. Not that my charisma's good.
Yeah,
but-
you don't have the charisma of a brown bear. Yeah.
So
Which is weird because the brown bear actually has a oh, never mind. That's its wisdom. I was gonna say it has a 13 charisma.
oh my god.
Oh, you get thrown into the wall, baby. You take 3 damage. Yeah, your bear form just gets blasted back into the wow. You also take you're gonna take an opportunity attack for moving. So let me roll that.
Unless I disengaged.
You didn't though.
It doesn't matter. I still apparently get thrown back into the wall, and you can punch me then. So
Yeah. I think that's a miss. What's your bear AC? Your bear AC is 11. It's not a miss. You take 12 damage. All right. Jeffrey, you're up. Oh, I guess I should describe the guy in the binding circle. I don't think I ever did that.
Yeah, you did not.
Yeah, you never did.
Floating in the middle is a male dark elf. He looks sickly, and covered in like this purple, like sticky looking liquid, but it's kind of congealed all over his body. He has like white, like ragged clothing, but it's been also soaked in this like substance. He looks like he's like been thrown in a vat of grape jelly, basically, and then pulled back out.
Gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. He's just floating there with his arms outstretched, and like he's actually looking up at you guys and scowling. But he can't move his arms or legs to get out of the binding that he's in. The energy.
All right. So I'm assuming we're back to what I'm gonna do now. So
Yeah.
as this wizard here. I'm assuming she's still paralyzed.
She is. Yes.
I smirk at her, and with a flourish, I swing my sword, and then stab her twice.
Okay.
So,
Baby.
They're both auto crits. So.
oh, if they're both auto crits,
Yeah.
then where is it? I keep forgetting it, so I have to keep bringing it up. Roll an additional weapon damage dice when determining the extra damage for a critical hit with a melee attack.
Yeah. I mean, you can do all that. She's dead. So.
I want to see that damage though.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it. So roll 4d6.
Alright.
All right. So 36 damage total.
Oof.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of damage.
You cleave her into 3 pieces and blood goes all over the floor. It's very gruesome and disgusting and completely unnecessary.
Well, I mean, at least I didn't use brutal attack where basically, I mean, savage attack where I basically do the same thing as
Yeah.
critical.
And
but-
her crystal goes clanking across the floor, covered in her own blood. Now it's been severed from like her torso.
I'll pick up the crystal.
Whoa,
And I'm
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
save
whoa!
it
You
to give
attacked.
to-
You attacked twice. That
Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
That crystal's
Never
on the
mind.
ground, son.
Crystals just leave it there
It's
then.
Vistra's turn. Then you can pick up the crystal on your next turn. It's Vistra's turn. It's Vistra's turn.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Vistra.
I don't know.
Okay.
This ooze on the walls is still very much alive. Can we actually like punch the wall and like hurt it?
Yeah, punch
I
that
think
wall. You
I
have.
think
I
it's
don't know.
not-
You haven't tried it, so you're
I
not
guess
sure.
I'll try.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like swing it from around. Like I'm gonna swing. Can I actually swing with?
You're gonna swing around the door like 10,
Yeah,
10 feet
like,
around the door with your
Corner's,
like.
right here, and I'm just gonna be like that.
I don't think your sword is long enough or your hammer is long enough to do that.
Well,
Isn't she using wave now?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't know what she's
Yeah.
using.
I was gonna use wave. So you tell me if I can do it or not.
I mean, standing there, you can't attack the wall inside of the room. No, you can go in the room and attack the wall, but you're gonna get opportunity attack by the wall when you move.
Well, I gotta go in here anyways, so
Yeah.
I guess I'll step to like just like right here and then turn around and shank the wall with foam.
Okay. You're gonna get punched, but it's gonna miss you.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, you stab the wall. And it sinks in a little bit as the wave penetrates the jelly layer. You see steam sizzling off of wave, but there's like this magical barrier enchanting wave keeping her safe from the corrosion. But you're not really sure if that did any damage to the wall, because the wall covers the entire gigantic room.
Well,
That'd take a lot of stabbing.
all right. Can I walk some more or no?
You can.
I'm a walk up next to Dongor. Or can I stand right here, or do I need to make a check for that?
You can stand right there, fine.
Okay.
Doggore's actually like against the wall over here.
Won't you
Oh.
take
Well,
damage
I want to be
there?
I want to be next to the Dongor. Dang it.
Oh yeah, actually you would take damage from the fire if you stay there.
Well, I'm just gonna stay here because I want to stay next to Dongor because I'm gonna heal on the next turn.
Okay. Aurelia.
I killed something, right? I killed that ooze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll take my opportunity attack and come into the room.
All right.
Let's see. That was 1,
Missed.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Make that save or the check.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. It doesn't even slow you down.
Can I do some kind of arcana thing?
Yeah. What do you want to do? What are you thinking?
See, I don't have detect magic, though. Could I do like a intense arcana look into this energy to kind of get the effect of that detect magic? See, I don't know.
Well, what's your intent? Like, what do you want to figure out? What are you trying to do with this roll?
Well, I guess I know it's like their life energy, so I don't really need to figure that out.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to figure out how you can disrupt it using like messing with the arcane runes? Are you trying to figure out like the pattern and how it relates to like the channeling of the energy, so that maybe you can use that information to open the portal?
Yeah, I really wanted to study the pattern.
Okay. Well, let's roll Arcana for that. Yeah, man. So you kneel down. You see the glyph pattern that's surrounding. There's that outer circle that surrounds the pillars, and then there's that pattern surrounding the person. And the outer circle is creating this field of enchanting energy, and that's like preventing you guys from moving through it. And it's also what's causing the creature to be suspended in like this energy. And that's kind of like the catalyst for what's happening here. While the pattern in the middle is the device that's siphoning it off. So like the combination of that, it's the one in the middle is like the pathway it's following, while the one on the outer side is the catalyst that's causing the reaction for their soul to be like slowly drained away. And you think that if you can like remove the guy from the middle while maintaining the pillars, that you could do something with the glyph keys to like sustain the portal, like using the glyph keys instead of a person.
Yeah, like the... Okay. I see what you're saying.
And you could use that energy to open a portal
Yeah, it's like
to wherever you want it to be.
the glyph keys would work like the black circles.
Yeah,
I see.
but open the path straight to the phylactery instead of somewhere else.
Yeah. I say all this to the bear next to me.
I'm pretty sure he can't like speak. Like he has bare vocal cords, so he can like growl back at you.
That's awesome.
Is that true?
I think it is.
I mean, use your claw and scrape something in the dirt.
Like you can't like cast vocal components of spells while you're in animal form because you can't say the like parts that require speech.
He could be kind of like Baloo, where you could just understand him.
I mean, you can understand what they're saying, but you just can't speak English as a bear.
I'm just saying. I'm just talking out loud to him because he's the closest thing next to me.
Yeah. And while
Even if
you're
he was in his human form, I wouldn't expect him to respond.
I just nod my head, like yeah.
While you're doing that, you see the like jelly covered man, drow man, like turns his head to look over at you, and he like scowls. And you can see like his arm like on your side like straining to like make a gesture, but he can't really move his hand very much. And then you like see him mouth some words in common. You want to make a perception check to see if you can read his
I was gonna
lips?
say, it sounds like a perception thing.
Yeah.
I'm great at perception, you know.
Yeah.
That's like the first good perception roll I've had.
Let's see what he says. He says something along the lines of, "I'm the Jelly King. Screw
Oh.
you peanut butter lover."
So if we kill him, this jelly on the wall is gonna go away. Either that, or we destroy the pillars and it's gonna go away.
I don't know that we should destroy the pillars.
Yeah, you gather that you need the circle intact for you to be able to like travel through it. But you need to figure out how to replace the person in there with the crystal around your neck.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Well, that's a long time for my turn. So
All right. The
we still
white
have a white that's stuck.
like ninja flips out of the fire and stabs Jeffrey in the back. He's gonna take the fire damage. Double long sword to the back. They both miss. I think.
They both missed, yeah.
Okay. Well, it was almost cool.
Almost.
Dongor.
All right. I think I am
Don't move.
reverting back.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of forced to do this. And hopefully that's enough.
16.
Oh God, whatever. Wish it was more.
I'll give you more.
Is that all, that's all you got?
At least you won't go unconscious.
Yeah, but
For now.
I was thinking because I had 4 on the other one.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking. God.
You have a long rest after this.
You guys long rested like an hour ago.
Cool. Yeah. I think that is all I can do right now, which sucks. I don't want to walk away from this thing.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jeffrey, you're up, buddy.
I turn around to
Hey.
face this guy.
Because I'm a good player, real quick. Did the wall not just punch me?
Nope.
Interesting.
The wall has been making opportunity attacks, so if you don't move, it doesn't attack you.
Oh.
Wait. Did the wall not attack Vistra? Or what? Anyways, I'm gonna double short sword the guy who tried to double long sword me.
Okay.
Cute.
Oh no, I didn't click on my token. There you go. I'm assuming those both hit, so.
Yeah, they both hit. 20 damage. All right.
And of course, my rage bonus is +3. I forgot about that. If I'm still raging, I should be.
Yeah, you are. Okay, cool. Vistra, you're up.
I'm gonna use Cure Wounds on Don Gore.
Okay.
I'm a nice guy.
13?
Yup.
Is that a first level or second level?
3rd level.
Oh. Dang.
First level doesn't really do much.
Yeah. Aralea?
And a 13.
I want to get inside the circle.
Okay. It's gonna be another charisma check to move into the center circle. Should be no problem for you.
Alright.
Yep, yep.
I get here.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to cast. I want to cast Mage Hand. And I'm going to give it the orb that I've been wearing.
Okay.
And I'm going to place it right above this guy.
All right, like it's floating above his head.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
cool.
then that should be it for me.
All right. The drow is like looking back at you over his shoulder and like making like weird faces at you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. The white's turn. Jeffrey and the white are having a duel over here. He's gonna longsword you. 22 and 19. Yeah.
Oh no, they both hit.
You're still raging, so that's
But-
only 9 damage.
It's only what 9?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not too worry. Not to worry.
All right, Dongor.
Plus, I still have my hit points.
You see RLA
Temporary hit points.
suspending the crystal above the Jelly King's head.
Yeah. This is awkward.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not really sure if can really do anything here.
No, the person that has a plan disconnected.
It's like I know he like told me like the stuff he found out, but like is there other stuff for me to like study and figure out?
Sure, it just depends on what you want to figure out.
Alright. Well, first I have to freaking get up there.
Yeah.
I don't want to take this freaking opportunity attack. I guess I have to. Unless I split it into 2 freaking turns. Yeah. First, I'm just gonna disengage from the wall and just try to get up there.
Okay.
So,
Go ahead and make the check.
it was charisma.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at charisma, though.
Let's see. You good. You made it up there. See?
That was like the exact amount, wasn't it?
Yes. You're moving like slowly through it, like it's like like the gravity is working against you. But you're moving through it, and you get to the top of the stairs next to the pillar.
Let me see. Was there something else that I could do as a bonus action? I think there was one other. I might not be able to. Oh no, nothing useful. That's it.
All right, Jeffrey, you are dueling the white, exchanging blows back and forth, slicing each other.
Well, we exchanged 2 more hits.
Yeah, you do. What's that damage? All right, you swing your short sword through him a few more times, and he finally
Plus-
collapses.
Yeah, so I guess I don't need the +3 to the rage bonus.
No. You definitely don't. All right, Vistra. What's your plan?
I don't really know.
We're trying to do something magical for once.
Yeah, so all the combatants in the room are gone, so we can drop out of initiative order, really. Just whenever you guys move, you're going to take the opportunity attack, basically. So,
Only if you're next to the wall, right?
if you're 15 feet within the wall. Your ring of fire is going to, like, dissipate just to get out of the way. And up on top of the Alter Aralea is kind of just like frozen inside of the energy, along with the Jelly King. This crystal is suspended above the both of them with Aralea's mage hand, and Dongor, you're standing on the outer circle of the pattern of these arcane glyphs.
So we're trying to get the crystal down?
No.
No, it was put
You
there.
put it up there. Use
Yeah.
a mage hand.
Yeah.
So what are we trying to do? Get Arlia out of there?
No. We are trying to figure out, I guess, how we can open this up, right? To the
Yeah. Well, like,
to the,
so Aralea has discovered that in order for you guys to open a portal to the phylactery vault, they're going to have to leave, like, the circle and the pillars intact, but somehow swap out the person that's being suspended in them with one of the crystals so that you can open a portal straight to it. So you guys have to come up with some idea how to, like, Indiana Jones this thing.
That's not easy.
So you guys can think of a plan, but because Ricardo disconnected, I'm saying Aralea is like frozen in the energy as well.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say Barbarian probably doesn't have any useful skills except strength, and I don't think I want anything destroyed at this moment.
Yeah.
So I think it's up to you.
I mean, I can get in there, but that's about it. So can I just like tackle the guy out of there and let the gem just fall down?
You can try it.
I'm gonna try it.
Oh,
All right.
First, is this guy? I know this guy is the Jelly King, but is he like actually a jelly or what? What is he?
He is a male dark elf that is covered in actual grape jelly.
Wow.
Yeah. Make the charisma check to climb up there. All right, cool. Yeah, you can move through the aura. So what are you gonna do? You're just gonna like hit him full speed and tackle him out of the center?
Yeah.
All right. It's gonna be a little difficult. He is covered in jelly. He's a little sticky and slippery.
It's okay. But what do I roll?
Athletics. Let's see.
Awesome.
Dongor, you want a guidance?
Oh my God. Why?
So you go full
I
sprint.
have +8, and
You go full
fail.
sprint into him, and you collide, and his body just slips off, and you ricochet off the side. Take 3 points of damage. As the energy like rocket propels you down the stairs along with the slipperiness.
That's gay.
And you're also going to get that opportunity attack for moving in the first place. It misses you, so it doesn't matter.
Hit critical fails too. Usually after a critical fail, the next one's usually great. So.
Yeah. Dongor, this is your opportunity, man. You can turn into like a million different creatures that could help in this situation.
So,
Like the octopus.
Turn into a rock guy.
Hang on, is this crystal technically a stone?
Yeah, I mean, crystals are technically stones.
Why?
Oh wait, I can't do it because
Meld into stone?
I can't do it though because it's not big enough. Well, that would have been cool. Well,
No, probably not possible.
it's not.
Even if we were big enough. Hey, no.
How are any of the beasts that I can turn into useful here? It's like,
Turn into one that's really strong, like a gorilla.
is it literally as simple as just like putting the crystal like where he is though?
It could be. You don't know.
I mean, right now it's floating above his head, right? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just gonna get the guy out of the way, and then the crystal will just fall, and it'll be all good. Where the heck is Ricardo? It's been a while.
He disconnected. He's in chat.
Ethan just connected, and he's already back.
Yeah, like I froze for a solid minute.
I think. How, like, I mean, I guess I'm just going to, like, this Jelly King dude, he can't, like, move at all.
No. Just imagine that he's in like a crucifix position. Like imagine he's like staked to a cross, but there's no cross there. You know what I mean? But it's the same kind of idea. Like he can't move. He can move his head. That's it.
Wait, I thought we were still looking for Whelm.
I mean,
Don't you want Whelm?
we were going to look for him, but, I mean,
just because you open a portal doesn't mean you can't.
Yeah.
Like you have to go through it right now.
Okay, sure enough.
I'm just gonna try to freaking grab the crystal and, like, with it in my hand, I'm just gonna, like just punch him. and so, like, super fast, I'm just gonna punch him and then, like, try to let go of the crystal.
All right.
So it'll be fun, and we'll see how this happens. So is that like an unarmed strike or something or whatever?
Yeah. Are you trying to like punch a hole in him and leave it there, or are you like trying to sleight of hand this thing? Like,
I mean, if that happens, that would
like-
be nuts. But no, I feel like it would
You're
just push him out of the way super fast and leave the crystal there.
Dude, what if you have like something you can like tie it to the tip of and stab him with it, and then you just let go of the object?
You can try to sleight of hand him.
Yeah, I would like to do that.
All right.
So just sleight of hand check.
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
So you slip the crystal out of the grip of the mage hand and grab it. So how do you do this thing? Because you succeeded, but tell me exactly how that goes down.
All right, I feel like what I was trying to do is pretty sleight of handy, except for it's just it's got a little bit of that force behind it, but still, it's kind of like that. You know how you got like the tablecloth trick, like how you just got to do it fast, you know?
Yeah.
Just kind of doing that, you know?
All right. So yeah, you put a tablecloth over him and then you pull it off really fast.
No, I'm doing like I said. I'm like pushing him out of the way while like putting the crystal there like super quick.
Okay. So yeah, you push his body and at first your hands slip a little bit, but they find purchase and like the jelly gets all between your fingers and like sticks, and you put some force into moving him out of the way because like his body can move. He just can't move it himself. And you quickly put the crystal and let go, like in the center of the energy field, before his body can return to its original position. And you do it like super fast, like all like Indiana Jones, where you're like holding the thing and you like swap them really quick before the trap activates. And his body is freed as he goes slipping and sliding down the stairs off to the towards Vistra. And he kind of tumbles, and the crystal is now suspended where he was, and he like slides back up, like standing, and he's like squatting and holding his arms out, and like looking back and forth at Vistra and Jeffrey, and he's like, "I'm free."
And I'm like, yeah, you.
And then he starts just running circles around the room, and you can hear like his jelly like soaked feet just like making wet slapping noises on the floor.
I just imagine him doing like that anime round with his arms behind his head.
Yeah. And he's just running circles over here, yelling, "I'm free! I'm Jelly King!"
Is like the jelly wall punching him as he goes?
No, it's not doing anything to him. But yeah, the crystal is now floating in the center. and Aralea is free to do her like little arcane magic tricks, and so sweating down her brow, like struggling to just move her arms, she manages to like channel those energies from the pillars, and you see that golden energy that's like surrounding the whole arcane circle kind of lock into the crystal, and it turns black for a second before it shatters, and in the center of where it was is a small little hole through space and time that slowly grows to the size of a person, and you guys can see through to the other side, like another room. It's kind of hard to get a good perspective on it without like putting your head through it, but I imagine you guys don't want to do that just yet.
No.
But Aralea is also dropped from the energy field as it dissipates, and the walls go still, and the Jelly King like looks up and is confused, and he's sad, and he runs up and takes the crystal from the that was on the ground coated in blood, and he runs to the black portal, and he disappears from the room.
What the heck?
Bye bye. Yeah.
Wow.
Not worth.
I was gonna ask if I had another action, because I was totally going to
Stab that guy in the face.
no, I was gonna put up a wall of thorns around him.
But yeah, I don't know if our buddy RLA is gonna be coming back tonight, so I feel like
Yeah.
that's a good stopping point for now, if you guys are cool with that.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't want to keep going without him.
Yeah.
Neither.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I had a lot of fun. A lot of the stuff that is originally in this adventure is being changed a lot because I'm trying to make it weird and connect your older characters and like the weapons. So I'm kind of coming up
I
with
am
stuff on
liking
the
it a lot.
spot, and it's pretty fun doing that. But Jelly King shall return in the future. So yeah, that was the stream, guys. I hope you're enjoying our playthrough of Dead and Thay, even though at this point it's becoming very much not Dead and Thay as it was originally written. But that's okay, because everyone's D&D game is different and unique. So
Are we gonna have a short rest?
you guys can decide that. But I'm totally cool with you guys taking a short rest between sessions if you guys want to do that. Sounds
We'll
like
do it. We'll
probably
do
a
it.
good idea.
Well, next time.
But we'll just linger on this last shot of the four of you looking up into the now open portal to the phylactery vault, and as the episode fades, we'll catch you guys next time. If you miss part of it, you can watch the beginning or the middle or the end, whatever part you missed. You can watch it on our YouTube channel or on the Twitch channel. The videos on the Twitch channel only last for 2 weeks because we're not partners or affiliates, but the ones on YouTube channel are on a playlist going all the way back to the beginnings of this campaign, and you'll be able to find them and watch them while there. It's at twitch.tv/the and the EXP on YouTube and the EXP on Facebook and on Twitter. All the same stuff. They're also at the bottom of the layout on your screen right now, if you want to catch any of our other social medias. So we'll catch you guys next week. Should be about the same time. And we'll see you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.